Oven is getting hotter and hotter. The blonde is sweating profusely, very panicky. To calm her down, the genius gave the blonde a glass of water, but then noticed a reminder on the wall. Coaster. It turns out, 6 coasters on the table must be pressed at the same time. On the wall before, a vent opens up. Mike was the first to climb in and explore. He found the barbed wire exit. The bearded man followed closely. He goes to deliver the screwdriver, followed by the blonde, but with a nervous breakdown remembering the battlefield. She came back from a fire. You can't keep pressing on a coaster. The genius was wise. The glass was filled with water, just enough to hold the coaster down. Hands free, rushing to soothe blonde hair. And now, the oven has evolved into a gas stove. Mike and Curly, rushing to get water, but the last glass of, there's not enough water. What's missing is the half glass that the blonde had drunk. Curly is desperate for a drink again, pulling out the jug, before filling the glass. Finally, before the gas stove explodes, into the air vent. If I may say so, these two are very wise. They had something else to hold the coaster down. Wouldn't that have worked? Escape from the oven. The 6 of us arrive at the halftime hut. To unlock the door, you have to find a 6-letter code to unlock the door. There was also a message on the wall. You're going to go down in history, one by one. The others, trying out the names of the presidents, and Curly, staring at the deer head on the wall, thinking of the time when he and his friends, driving around after drinking. In the song they sang, there was a lyric. That was the cue. Curly had an idea. The password is, "You're so handsome." Mike gave it a try, and there it was. The phrase, 6 initials. After opening the door, 6 people walked into the second secret room, and contrary to the oven, this time it was an ice kiln, and the cold air kept blowing. This time, they regretted losing their coats in the oven. They'd lost their coats, and the curly-haired smokers are back. Another cigarette is lit, but Blondie can't smell smoke. Tell him to go away and smoke. Oh no, let's go. But he hadn't taken more than a few steps. One leg fell into a hole in the ice. I almost died. Let's find a clue, or we'll all freeze to death. Mike found the door, but no key. The beard is in the tree. Found a fishing rod. Blondie finds a down jacket, but there are 6 of them. Only one coat. No choice. Let's take turns wearing it. Genius found a compass in the pocket of the down jacket, and found a compass, and following the compass lead, in the mouth of a polar bear, found a magnet, a hole in the ice, a fishing rod, the magnet. The clue must be under the water. And then they came from under the water. A large ice cube was retrieved. The key was frozen in the center of the block, but the ice was so hard, it couldn't be broken. So they tried to use Curly's lighter to melt the ice, but Curly was still angry at the blonde. He threw the lighter away, and threw it in the middle of the ice. Jack saw that the situation was awkward, so he went to pick up the lighter, and that's when the ice suddenly cracked. Jack fell into the water. There's nothing anyone can do about it. Oh, boy, I didn't think Jack, the expert player, before he could find a single clue, he was the first to die. The 5 people who lost their king teammate panicked for a moment. Now, if they don't want to freeze to death here, they had to use their body heat to melt the ice. 5 men pick up the ice. The ice finally melted away. They took out the key and opened the door. We came to the 3rd secret room. This room, the room temperature was finally normal, but the billiard room here was upside down. Beard picked up the phone. The mechanism is triggered. First there was an ear-splitting electric noise, and then the music. Mike found the door to the secret room, but there was no handle on the door. The bearded man saw the ball table. No black 8 ball. Could it be that? Is the black 8 the key to the door?